Okay, it is Saturday and I've done quite a bit. I got the Leafeon embroidered and I got the head and body pieces cut out. I got bases all done, so I now have all the bases that I need, which is fantastic. I have the exact amount of jumbos and larges that I need and a few extra mediums. And then I've been working on the XL Shadow Lugia, which is covered in fuzz. But that just needs more hand sewing. I got pieces in various different stages. The eyes need to be ironed out. And then the large Hisuian Zora is done. Did not get that packaged up, sent out today before the post office closed. It's already past 1. But this will be sent out Monday, hopefully, with that one. And then the medium Absol and the Sakura Miku, I'm also going to try to get done this weekend. But I'm also going to start embroidering the jumbos because I have 5 jumbo Mimikyus. And the faces take about 45 minutes to do. But I don't have to do anything with the machine, I just have to babysit it. Because if I leave the room, it will immediately mess up. But as long as I'm in the room, I should be able to just let it do the embroidery for the faces and get the jumbos all embroidered, and then I can start working on those. Ideally, I'll be able to finish a Mimikyu a day this week, but I doubt that's going to happen. Just simply because of those jumbos, because get the medium Absol done this weekend, get the Sakura Miku done this weekend, get the Shadow Lugia done this weekend. Get all those sent out Monday. That leaves me with just a large Absol and the large Leafeon. And then 5 jumbos. So, we will see. I'm also going to see just how much embroidery I can get done this weekend. Not worrying about cutting out all the fabric pieces because I still need to do the ears and tails for the Leafeon. But just doing the embroidery and maybe just the body and head so that I can get at least something going. But we'll see how much I can get done this weekend to see if I can set myself up to finish one a week. Not one a week. Finish one a day this week. But that is where I'm at. That is a good start, I feel like. I even went to the gym this morning, so that's great. So I'm going to start doing the jumbos and then probably just work on hand sewing that one. Maybe get the eyes ironed. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So that's the plan. We'll see if we stick with the plan or if the plan goes off the rails. Okay, so what I thought was more lemon, which I need for the Ampharos, was actually sunshine. This is my lemon. This is all I have left of the lemon. The Ampharos, at least I know, is not one that needs to be done sooner rather than later. It can wait, because I know the person that ordered the Ampharos. But I swear I thought I ordered lemon. It looks like sunshine. I might have gotten the wrong color. I'm not entirely sure, but I also now have a stupid amount of sunshine. So, I need to order more lemon now. And apologies for the noise. I'm trying to find the jumbo pattern. There it is. Regardless, I'm gonna see what I can get out of this. I have the black pieces cut out already for the Ampharos at least. And then let's see Yeah. Yeah, because that is vanilla. That is what I need for the rest of it. So it could be something like that. Might not be the best use of what I have, but regardless, I'm gonna see what I can get out of this piece, and hopefully it is enough, but we'll see. And I don't think anything else needs lemon, but potentially the Giratina actually might need lemon. Or no, they use Canary actually, which is a brighter yellow than this. So we might be fine. I might still order more lemon just to see, but I'll see what I can get out of this. So mark that as the body embroidery and go from there. Okay, it took a bit of Tetris, but I think I got all the pieces, plus there's some come out, and that's where the embroidery is currently at. So. Okay, the other XL Shalugi is done. Cutie Pie. So that one's done, and then I got the embroidery for the Hisuian Zora, Psyduck, and Ampharos done. Oh, yeah, there's the body for the Psyduck. So that's good. Also remembered to do yellow eyes for the Hisuian Zora. Almost did not remember to do that, so that's great. Those are done. Also, the rest of the head and body pieces are cut out for them. It's like 7 p.m. Saturday still, which is great. We're on schedule anyways. So I'm probably going to start machine sewing. And then tomorrow I'll work on hand sewing the Absol and Mimikyu. The Absol and Miku. Miku Mimikyu. Hatsune Mimikyu. But yeah, Shalugia. It's a bit ruffled, but I'll brush that out. So, it's very cute, very adorable, and yeah, we're finally making some progress. It feels like I haven't made progress in far too long, so this is really good. Okay, Absol and the Sakura Miku just need hand sewing. I finished the machine sewing this morning. It is Sunday. I was very close to leaving the house multiple times, but it is below freezing today, so we're just gonna have a nice sewing day. And I think it's supposed to be below freezing tomorrow, but I'll go to the post office and go maybe get some food tomorrow. Since I'm out and about anyways. But you work on these two. They shouldn't be too long. The Sakura Miku does have quite a few pieces, but mediums don't take as long as, say, the XLs. So hopefully I can get these two done, and then pictures, videos, package, get them sent off tomorrow. If I have extra time, I'm either going to get ahead on hours for the week, or I'm going to start machine sewing the other stuff that I have. So I'm just gonna sit back, relax, do a bunch of sewing, and check in later. Look at how perfectly he fits. Look at the precious bean. floppy wings. Fits perfectly in your hands. And poof. Okay, I got the Absol and Sakura Miku done. Miku is very precious, very adorable, very cute. So yeah, I just need to take some pictures and videos and package up all of these, and then they'll be sent off tomorrow. First I'm getting food, and then I'll package these up. But hoping to also like make a TikTok or two, especially since I have both a Shadow Lugia and a Sakura Miku. Mikus tend to be very popular on TikTok. I can also grab my Miku actually. So, food first, record content, take pictures and videos, and then get these packaged up. See if I can get some better lighting for the Shadow Lugia as well. Okay, so went to the gym first thing this morning, went to the post office immediately afterwards, dropped off the packages. I officially have 11 Mimikyus done and sent out total, and we are officially 1/3 of the way done. Only a third. It has been a little over a month since I've actually opened orders. I opened them February 1st. It is March 3rd. I definitely want to be further along than that, but I did have a lot of low energy in February. I think it's finally getting better. Honestly, could have been a vitamin D deficiency. I got supplements, and that seems to be helping. It could have also just been seasonal depression or something else. Who knows? Burnout, whatever. Regardless, the plan is to try and finish one Mimikyu a day, which I'll go over a bit later with some actual like visuals and stuff. But regardless, because I finished 2 Mimikyus yesterday, one of those is going to count for today. Today's Monday. And because of that, I need to just spend today working. First of all, it's Monday. I need to do actual like work. But then later tonight, I need to keep working on just machine sewing everything as possible, as well as cutting out and just getting as many Mimikyus to the hand sewing phase as possible. So, for example, I have Leafeon here, but then also Psyduck's beak. I have both Psyduck and Ampharos can also be done at the same time here. And just making sure I mark all the pieces because they are very similar colors, but also still slightly different from each other, but they can use the same thread. So just stuff like that, trying to be as efficient as possible and just get as many to the hand sewing phase so that hopefully during the week I can try to finish one a day. That's still going to be very hard. Like, Leafeon should be fine, the large Absol should be fine, but this Jumbo Psyduck should also actually be fine, even though I need a Jumbo Chandelure to go with that one. So even if I do finish it, I can't send it out immediately. But the Jumbo Hisuian Zora and the Jumbo Ampharos are both very time-consuming ones, so it's going to be a lot harder to hand sew those in a day. On top of that, I have a Jumbo Chandelure that I haven't even started yet, and that's literally going to take all day. So the Jumbo Chandelure is definitely a weekend one, and the Hisuian Zora and the Ampharos are going to take multiple days, but hopefully the idea is to try and hand sew one, and then once I'm done hand sewing, start working on another one to try and hopefully get the ball rolling so that I can finish it the next day. And the idea is to just keep the ball rolling until I eventually finish everything. Because Friday, I finished the large Hisuian Zora. Saturday, I finished the XL Shadow Lugia. And then Sunday, I finished the medium Absol and the medium Sakura Miku. So since Friday, I've been finishing like one a day. Since I finished 2 yesterday, one's going to count as today's. So I don't have to finish one today, but then the idea is that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I still finish one a day. And then the goal over the weekend is to, one, keep doing that and finish one a day Saturday and Sunday, but also then set myself up for the next week to continue to finish one a day. I have 22 left, so ideally I'll be finished with everything by the end of March, if I can keep doing one a day, basically. So that is the goal, that is the plan. The plan never actually happens, it usually goes off the rails one way or another, but hopefully I can more or less stay on said plan and we can at least get most of them done and sent out by the end of March. And even once I do finish, I can't rest. I have other shit that I need to do. I have patterns, first of all, that I need to try and do for essentially a commission. I need to actually record a video of me making the Mimikyus, which actually I could totally record sewing the Leafeon because it'll look like a Mimikyu. At least the body will. The head I might change. I can still do it with this one, but yeah, I want to record an actual like video tutorial to go with the Mimikyu instructions, as well as start recording tips and tricks for like sewing, especially sewing with Minky. And I need to figure out where this fucking goes. Hold up. So the idea is to do like a tips and tricks video. Do a tips and tricks video to just go over a bunch of stuff that I have, to share my knowledge that I have gathered over the years, like using friction pins, because they'll go away if you use heat or an iron, because they disappear with friction and you can't really use the eraser on the fabric, but you can use an iron on a low setting and it will make the color disappear. Just, you know, little stuff like that, essentially. I need to sew this before I do anything else. Actually, hold up. I'm distracting myself. Hold on. But yeah, just do like a general tips and tricks video, which will be just on my YouTube as normal, and then doing a tutorial on how to actually sew the Mimikyus to go with the pattern instructions that I'm selling on Gumroad. I also need to make it so that my long squid's on Gumroad. And also finish the Squid Friend pattern so that, one, I can put that on Gumroad, but also two, so that I can make and sell Squid Friends, which is from Splatoon. It's not a Pokemon thing. Still a Nintendo. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. That's fine. We're fine. I'm gonna sew this first, then cut that off, and then, yeah. Okay, we're good. But yeah, anyways, just because I finished the May tour doesn't mean I'm stuff. Also, I need to start the 31 Days of Mimikyu. That happens in October. I need to start now. I have one pattern done for it, basically, and that's the Lugia, because I know I want to do the Lugia. I do have some others that are patterned but not made. I do need to make an Abra for the May to order. So more than likely I'm just going to make 2 and set one aside for the 31 Days of Mimikyu. Because that is honestly what happens more often than not. But still, I need 31, so I need to try and make more. This one also ended up very wibbly wobbly. It's fine, I can iron it, but anyways, yeah, that's the plan. I'm getting no rest. But hopefully I can keep myself from burning out. Once the weather's actually nice, I will go out and about. It's below freezing today, and it was below freezing yesterday, but then like Thursday it's supposed to get up to like, I don't know, 50 something? We're in that fun time of the weather in New England where we get all 4 seasons in 1 week. So that's what's happening this week, basically. But like, I am like sick and tired of it being cold. I want it to be warm. I want to be able to go out and just walk or shop, do stuff, be able to go to the post office without freezing. So yeah. Once the weather's warmer, I'll go out and about more. But regardless, that's my plans. That's my plans. I'm telling you all to hold myself accountable, because we will see in these vlogs whether or not I actually keep to the plan. And I've probably babbled enough. Yeah, I've babbled for like 12 minutes now, so I'll check back in later once I have some machine sewing done. Okay, it's Tuesday. Yesterday I got the Absol machine sewn, and tonight I finished it. So we are on track for finishing one a day. So next one is Leafeon. I did do the machine sewing for the head and body, and I'm gonna try to hand sew these tonight as well, but I still need to do the ears, tail, and the little forehead leaf thing, so that one's still in pieces, still needs some work. And the pile back here, hidden by the stuffing, is Ampharos and Psyduck pieces. Hopefully I can also get the Psyduck to the hand sewing phase tonight. The Ampharos, however, is going to take more time and work. But Absol's done. Leafeon will be done tomorrow on Wednesday. Psyduck will be Thursday. And then I just need to figure out one to finish for Friday. It's probably not going to be the Ampharos though. Honestly, might skip to either another larger medium and get one of those done. The Bulbasaur, I think, would be an easy one, but also I have a Phantom and a Flygon that I need to do, and I need to start the Chandelure, which I cut pieces out, so I'm gonna eat first and then see what else I can manage to do tonight, and then I'll probably end the video tonight. That way I can also get this edited, because I need to get this edited. I need to do my work for the week, finish a Mimikyu a day, and then also prep for more stuff. So we're getting there. Also, Vogue Race, I ordered more keychains, and I approved the like art proofs, so they should be in production soon. No shipping date yet, but that's working its way through. So hopefully it ships sooner rather than later. I should start thinking of the next ones I want to do. I do want to do the Legend ZA Mimikyus as I want to do the Legend ZA starters as Mimikyus. So Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Also probably going to do Cyndaquil because it feels weird to have 2 of the 3 Johto starters and not have the third one. Like, I kind of get why, but also it feels weird it feels weird to have 2 out of the 3. Regardless, I also need to try making Tepig and Totodile in plush form. I've made Chikorita absolutely forever ago. I need to make it again. But I'm going to try to do Tepig and Totodile for the 31 days as well. But for now, I can also do keychains. So, anyways, that is where we're at. I'll check back in later tonight just to end things off. Because, yeah, that's just a mess of fabric, which is usually how my workstation looks. Okay, so I'm both going to call it a night and call this the end of the video. I got the Leafeon sewn together, and it is very much naked right now. It still needs the ears and tail cut out, but I'll do that tomorrow. I did get the Psyduck to the hand sewing phase. It's still unstuffed right now, but that's ready for hand sewing, which is great. And I also got a bunch of embroidery files ready. So the Jumbo Chandelure, the large Phantom, and the large Flygon are all ready to be started on finally. So that is great, but regardless, I am going to end the video here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and listening to my rambles. I will see you in the next one.